We're live.
Hey, we're here at AWHONN Convention 2017. I'm with Stacey Iobst from the University of Maryland School of Nursing, and she's going to tell us about her poster here in the poster room at AWHONN.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much, Deborah, for coming by to see my poster.
Yeah.
All right, so my poster's over here.
So I got to turn it around now.
Okay.
So
I've always been really interested in shared decision making in obstetrics, particularly for interventions that are elective, like elective induction of labor. And what we know about induction is that it's doubled over the last couple of decades. We also suspect that the rate of elective induction can be as high as 40%, which is really a lot. From the shared decision-making literature, we see that there are great outcomes, that people are very knowledgeable when shared decision-making happens, they know what the options are, and in fact, in some literature outside of obstetrics, people who are thinking about elective surgeries actually usually elect to not have the elective surgery when shared decision-making is happening. So fortunately, Childbirth Connection did research a few years ago in 2012 and collected survey data nationally on the Listening to Mothers 3 survey. And they included in the survey this great part where they said to women, did your provider at any time suggest that you have an induction for a suspected large baby? And we all know in the obstetric community that that's code for macrosomia, which is actually not an indication that's approved by ACOG for induction. So about 400 of those women said yes to that question. And what I did was I took that question and they went in further and they said, did your provider express an opinion? Did you feel like you had a choice? What was your provider's opinion about whether you should or shouldn't have the induction? And was input requested from the patient? So I interpreted all of that as, well, that sounds like shared decision making to me. And I put it in this communication model of shared decision making to look at that. And this was mostly exploratory at this stage. Essentially what I found in my results was that older women, typically in the 40 to 45 age group, experience less shared decision making according to their answers to these questions.
Oh my gosh, that would be the opposite of what I would expect.
I know, so I've had some really great conversations with some of the attendees here, and they've given me some great ideas. Initially, my thoughts were that because that age group of women are very high risk and considered to be high risk in the obstetric community, that maybe providers feel like they really need to control the labor from the outset. But the other thing that some people have suggested is that maybe women at that age, providers think, well, they're older, they're more informed, better educated, more knowledgeable about their options. And we know as healthcare providers that that is not always the case.
Right.
So I think the next step with this research would be to try to figure out why this group of women are not experiencing as much shared decision making.
Awesome job. Thank you so much.
Bye.